Hello, my little creative sparks. Today, we're going to be talking about some art biz mistakes that I have made throughout my history of being an artist, selling my artwork online. And although this is forcing me to get a little vulnerable with you, it's just so I don't, I don't want you guys to go through those same pains that I did. So let's start the episode. All right, so I'm going to start this off by saying something totally outlandish, and that's that I want you to fail. Wait, what? How dare you, right? Hear me out for a second. I am seated strongly in the camp of thought that failure is actually almost more important than success. It sounds kind of crazy, right? But failure allows you to learn what didn't work and try again with a different tactic. Success can often actually be hard to break down to identify what actually worked. Unless, of course, this success comes after many failed attempts and learning experiences. But usually it can actually be hard to replicate. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I want you to learn through failure. All right, let's move on. Over the years, I have experimented a lot and researched even more. My scientific background really shines here. And after careful analysis, I've come to learn what tactics for marketing art actually work and what doesn't work. So I want to share a few of these blunders with you in the hopes that you can learn from my mistakes and find a better path. So my first mistake is this: posting every single day on social media for the sake of posting every day on social media. So much of the data out there states that to gain traction on social media, you should be posting X times per day at specific times, etc. Instagram is my personal social media platform of choice due to a personal aversion of Facebook, but that's just me. So there have been times where I actually did listen to that advice and posted every single day. But I failed to listen to the core message here, and this is the important part. Quality posts over quantity. Here's what I was thinking. More posts equals more followers, right? That has to be the answer. So I would indeed post every single day, but I wouldn't put any thought into my captions or even the image that I was posting. And what was even worse is for a long time, I didn't even analyze my insights to see if my attempts were even working. And then once I did, I learned that, in short, they were not. I was wasting so much time posting pointlessly, and I was getting absolutely nowhere. When finally I woke up and realized that a few simple changes would actually make a huge difference. I can curate those beautiful posts and pair them with captivating captions. And I could get away with only posting a few times per week if I was actually posting with more intention. So gone are the days of those crazy close-ups of paintings that completely lack context, or posts that, consist purely of emojis and a few pointless hashtags. Lesson learned: quality over quantity. All right, so my second art biz mistake was having the misconception that my art will speak for itself, so I don't really need to write anything about it. Art, despite what most artists think, doesn't actually really have a voice of its own. It runs so much deeper than that and holds secrets that need to be teased out with words. How on earth is an uninformed observer supposed to know that your recent blue abstract oil painting is a statement about our declining natural environment? And guess what? They'll likely gain a whole new appreciation for your art if they actually knew why the artist created it and what they intended for it. So, lesson learned here: write good descriptions for your art. Talk about it physically: size, mediums, colors, choice, subject. and also give it a deeper insight as to why you created it. So the third art biz mistake is using Instagram engagement pods. Okay, so technically this isn't one of my own personal failures since I've never actually tried using pods, but I had to include it on this list. So for those that don't know, engagement pods are groups that you can join in which you kind of have an agreement with the other members to like, comment, and share on their posts with the expectation that they're going to do the same for you. All with the hopes of boosting your stats and being picked up by the algorithm. Now, while this may have worked at some point, the staff behind Instagram are getting smarter, and now this tactic can actually hurt your art business. The algorithm is actually starting to pick up on when a lot of activity comes from a specific group message or a group of people, which is typically how a lot of pods are run. And this behavior ends up kind of leaving a black mark on your record, which can result in your reach crashing. Besides, the people engaging with your account here, they're probably not your target audience. They're doing this because they want results back. And spending your precious energy on them is not going to benefit you in the way that you hope. So, lesson learned. Choose less slimy ways to, gain reach and engagement on social media. All right, so the fourth art biz mistake is to sell, sell, sell. We've all been there on that receiving end of that salesman mentality. Sell, sell, sell. Hi, buy my stuff. That's not a very effective way to gain happy new customers, but it is a great way to ensure that people run away. So while it is true that people expect more sales-directed message to come from email marketing, it is so much more effective in general to change the message from sell, sell, sell to serve, serve, sell. Give your audience the chance to actually fall in love with your message and build trust before you ask them to take a chance on you with their hard-earned cash. Serve your audience first. Let them into your world and allow them to benefit from your insight and your knowledge about your art. Treat them like family and be kind and welcoming, and they are going to be so much more willing to reward you with sales. So, lesson learned here is to serve before you sell. All right, so that brings us to the end of this short list of art marketing mistakes. I will probably end up creating another episode about this topic in the future because we're always learning and growing. So if there are any art biz mistakes that you've made that you want to warn other artists about, reach out to me. I would love to hear them, and I could potentially even highlight it in my next podcast episode about this. All right, well, thank you guys so much for listening. Before you run away, I just want to tell you about something super awesome that just might be the secret weapon for growing your art biz that you have been waiting for. I wanted to tell you about my brand new, totally free training, How to Make Your Art Stand Out Online. This free training is filled with all sorts of goodness. It's the perfect online class for beginner artists that are filled with a fiery creative passion and want to start growing an audience online that actually wants to buy their artwork, and without wasting precious time that you could spend painting instead. You can sign up for this free training today and get instant access. The link in the description of this video. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope you found this super helpful. I will see you in the next video. Stay magical, friends.